Hey everyone, welcome to Area 616. So, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has ended its 4th season and is coming back for a 5th in January. But this season gained a ton of headlines and interest for its introduction of one big Marvel character, Ghost Rider. The show and actor Gabriel Luna's portrayal of the Spirit of Vengeance was widely praised, with many people calling for a spin-off series. So today, I'm going to go over 4 reasons Ghost Rider needs a TV show as soon as possible. Before I get started, I should mention I haven't actually technically seen Season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm going to watch it and review it when it goes on Netflix on June 8th, but I did get all the spoilers for Ghost Rider in order to make sure I knew what I was talking about here. Also, I just wanted to specify that I am talking about Robbie Reyes here, not Johnny Blaze, but I'll get more into that in a minute here. But let's get started. 4. Diversity. There has been a big call by audiences to include more diverse leads for their movies and TV shows. And while the response was slow, Marvel has answered this call, with TV shows like Agent Carter, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Cloak and Dagger on the way. And there's of course the highly anticipated Black Panther and Captain Marvel films. But this would be one more character Marvel could bring in. Robbie Reyes is Latino, and there's actually not that many Latino leads in movies and TV shows right now, especially superhero ones. So this could give Marvel a big win in the diversity department. 3. Something new. A Ghost Rider show would have so many new things to it as far as Marvel shows go, even down to it just being set in Los Angeles instead of New York City. But also, it would revive a pretty unused tone for the whole superhero genre, horror. I'm not saying Ghost Rider would be a straight-up horror show, but it would have supernatural, more horror movie-esque elements. Back in the early 2000s, there were actually a couple of supernatural superhero movies with Blade, Hellboy, and Constantine. However, for the most part, they've kind of faded away. We're getting a Hellboy reboot with David Harbour soon, and I've heard rumblings about Constantine, but overall, I feel this is a relatively unexplored genre today. This could be a new type of show that could help revitalize the superhero genre for just a bit, like Daredevil and Jessica Jones did. They brought a much more gritty and dark tone to superhero shows than had been done before. There had been dark shows, for sure, but never did they go quite as far as these shows did in a lot of areas, and do it as well as they did. Ghost Rider has potential to be like that, especially considering our next reason. 2. A compelling lead. A superhero show is only as good as its hero. Thankfully, Marvel's very good at giving us fantastic main heroes. Robbie Reyes would be a super interesting character to lead a show. In a lot of ways, he's like the Punisher, though maybe with a bit more morality to him as far as Robbie goes. But he does not mind killing, which means this show would definitely need to be on Netflix or something like that would allow a TVMA rating. But it'd be very interesting to see him grapple with the bloodthirsty spirit of vengeance inside him. It'd be very interesting to not just explore that, but also what Robbie's brother Gabe thinks of him, and how him finding out about Ghost Rider has changed their relationship. It could explore morality in similar ways to The Punisher, but also explore just how responsible Robbie is for his actions if Ghost Rider is the one who technically does the killing. From what we've seen, Robbie doesn't necessarily regret what he's done, but it'd still be interesting to see how far the Spirit of Vengeance would go and where Robbie would draw the line. 1. The MCU Supernatural side. The MCU has been around for almost 10 years, and they're just now starting to explore other corners of the MCU, such as the cosmic, the street level, and of course the supernatural. This side in particular hasn't been too deeply explored, with us getting tastes of it in, obviously, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4 with Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, and the Hand bringing back people from the dead in Daredevil and Iron Fist. But this is a critically unexplored part of the MCU that is just so rich, and Ghost Rider could be the best way to step straight into the more horror elements of that. Demons, ghosts, zombies, and vampires, these all exist in the Marvel Universe, and Ghost Rider could serve as our stepping point into that corner, as Daredevil did for the gritty street-level stories, and Guardians of the Galaxy for the cosmic universe. What I'd love to see here is something along the lines of the Marvel Netflix deal with, I don't know, Hulu, Amazon, AMC, whoever. I made a video about this a while back, but I've changed my mind on a lot of things about it. For example, I think Marvel should start off with a Ghost Rider and Blade series, and maybe a Man-Thing miniseries, and then go from there. But characters I'd love to see introduced are Hannibal King, Werewolf by Night, Elsa Bloodstone, Jennifer Kale, and so on. But the point is, Ghost Rider could bring us into a new phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with tons of unexplored potential, and it's the perfect character to do that with. But those were the 4 main reasons Ghost Rider needs his own TV show. I know a lot of my viewers would prefer a show about Johnny Blaze, but I'd personally like to see Robbie get more of a spotlight here, with Blaze maybe coming in as a supporting character in Season 2. But also, the way Robbie gets his powers at all was from Blaze, who gave him the spirit of vengeance, so technically Johnny is actually depowered right now, so Robbie's the only Ghost Rider still active that we know of. I also think that the characters from Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch's runs, such as Roxanne Simpson and Michael Badalino, could be slightly reworked to be in Robbie's life, to flesh out his supporting cast a bit. In any event, I'm curious to know just why would you prefer a Johnny Blaze show if you do? And do you agree with my list? Let me know all your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.